Hello and welcome to this new video on my channel Off to Office. In today's video, we are going to be talking about if function, touching upon some of its lesser known aspects. This video will also give you a heads up on how the latest if function, IFS function of Microsoft 365 is used. And most importantly, we will know about an easy workaround to handle cases when we have different rates for different ranges like Tax Slab. Watch the video till the end and make sure you hammer home every bit of if function. And I'm here to debunk some of the myths floating out there. Let us dive into it a little deeper. So quickly running through its syntax. If function takes three arguments. First one is the logical test, followed by actions that we desire when the condition is true or false. The logical test returns false if Excel computes the value to 0 and a true when a non-zero. The reason why I'm emphasizing non-zero is even if the value in the logical test is computed to be 1, 2, 3, -1 or -2, if function will treat it as a true and perform actions accordingly. Let me show you what I want to say. So if logical test gives me a true, means 1, P or A. So if it is 1, that means it will be treated as a true, so P is returned. If we key in a 0 here, it will return me A. But what I just told you, even if a logical test or any formula gives you a value which is non-zero, even if it is 5, it's going to perform this action, the action of true, that is, it will print P here. Now look at this table. We will see how if function works for and or conditions one by one, and then we will let us see how without if function also we can achieve the same result with Boolean algorithm. Let's say I want to check for a condition, if simply this one. So I will say present or else not available. So this is a simple condition. I'm checking for what? Week 2. And when I drag it down, now we will take two conditions and I will use AND operation on it. That means I want both the conditions to be true together. So if and first condition is week, so if my week is week 2 and my name is John, then sorry I didn't close, then what? Then present or not available. So again, now again we will take two conditions, and this time I want or conditions, that is, if either of the condition laid down by us is found to be true, then it will be treated true as a whole. So if or this is week number and name is, I will lock it, Rambo, and if that is true, then present or else not available. So if I change any of the filter, it accordingly changes. Now I will show you how you can get the same thing without AND or functions. The first condition is, let me wrap it inside a bracket. If this is equal to week 9, closed, into the another test, this is equal to Rambo, then what will happen? If both are true, 1 into 1, 1 will begin. If one of it is a false, then 1 into 0, 0 will come out. So I will multiply it, since I want value, this column, C column, I will multiply it with 677, say. Only both conditions are found to be true, this value will be returned, and you will see how. This one 619 has been returned. So now I will show you the same thing with OR condition as well. Only thing that I need to change here is I will put a plus sign here, and first test was with A, so I will change it to A, and this was B. Okay, now there's one problem here. If there is only one true here, then it will run fine. But in case if both values come out to be true, then this will give me 1 plus 1 2, and when that 2 multiplied by any value of column C, it will give me a figure double of that. So I want to avoid that situation. How can I do that? I will do a simple thing. I will close it inside a bracket first. So let's say it's 2, and I will raise it to the power 0. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 1 to the power 0 is 1. And 0 plus 0. 0 to the power 0 is undefined. So we don't have an issue with the undefined condition. So now it will run smooth. Sorry, I multiplied D2. So C2 here. Now this will work fine. Now few days ago I was scrolling through the comments online, and I bumped into a problem. And this problem was like it had 3 to 4 ranges like I'm showing you in the picture, and different rates for different ranges. Yeah, this could be done with a lengthy nested if statement, but that I believe is not a good programming. So all that night I kept racking my brain to reach to this workaround that I'm going to show you. Now how to check if a number lies between two other numbers, because that is what this range or this condition is actually demanding. So the best that we have with us is a function, median function, which tells us about the middle value of a data set when arranged in ascending or descending order. Let me show you how median function works. Like I want to check, suppose say there are two numbers here. This is 5 and this is 10, and I'm trying to input a number like 7, and I want to check if 7 lies between 5 or 10. Then median function is best for this situation, like median number 1 comma number 2 comma and number 3, and it gives me 7. Then that is a proof that this number lies between 5 to 10. In case I key in 15 here and want to check if 15 lies between 5 and 10, then it will give me 10 but not 15. So if 15 is not equal to 10, then I will say this number does not lie between these two numbers. So median is going to be my weapon here. Now I generally try to achieve results in Excel with and without MS365, considering the fact that MS365 is yet to be adopted by everyone. So starting with ifs, the syntax is very simple. I will key in a salary here, and I will check for that salary in which range it lies. After checking that range, I want to be able to return a rate, corresponding rate for that salary. So as I told you, I will be using median function here, but before that I will show you how if function work. It's very simple. Ifs function, test value, test value, test value. So you can give as many as logical test and the corresponding value for that. If this number f4 is equal to median of what? Median of this number f4 and 0 and 50,000, 0 comma 50,000. So if that is so, then I want to be able to return b5, lock it. I need to repeat it more than once, so I'm copying it, Control C. The second condition, if this value is equal to median 50,000 to 1 lakh, I will delete it, 50,000 to 1 lakh, then b6, and again the same condition. Let me write here, if median, so 1 lakh to 5 lakh, 1 lakh to 5 lakh, if that is so, then b7. I will close it and just close it as well. So see, the value given here is 1,10,000 and this is returning me 20. In case I change it to something else like 49,000, this is returning me 5. This is working very fine. So before moving ahead, I have to be careful about the borderlines or the extremums. Like I have to, the median function includes both the extremums, minimum as well maximum. So if I have covered 0 to 50,000 here, I need to increase the value to 1 here. Okay, and again 1 lakh is covered, so 1 lakh 1. Okay, now this is more perfect and this is foolproof. Moving with the same condition, now I will show you this without ifs function. How? Like my test will be 1 lakh 1,10,000. Okay, fine. So I'm testing for if this is equal to 0, sorry, median of this number 0, 50,000. If this is so, this is giving me false. No, it's not so. So if it is so or if it is not so, I will multiply this value or this false true with what? With this rate, if that is so. Okay, one condition. So what is it returning to me? This is giving me 0 because this is not the value. I will wrap it inside a parenthesis, okay, to avoid any confusion. So now I will copy from here to here and move ahead with other conditions. The other condition is same things, and this time I am checking with, as I told you, I will exclude 50,000 and give it an increment 50,001 to 1 lakh. If that is so, then B6, this value, I mean my third condition. My third condition is I checked. Now I will check 1,01,000 to 5 lakh, and if that is so, I will change it to 7, and this is 7 has been selected. Press enter. If this is 1,10,000, this slab has been automatically selected and the corresponding rates has been returned. In case I want to check the borderline, so this is giving me 10, which is fine. Again I will check another borderline 50,000. This is giving me 5, but in case this is a value 1 greater than that, then it gives me 10. Now comes the best part of this video, and you will not have to even work that much with lookup function, which is natively programmed for approximate match. So see how you can achieve the same thing with lookup function. Lookup. So lookup value, of course, is going to be this one, and lookup vector. If you are having a table beforehand somewhere, then it is fine, you can select that. If not, then you can create a table of your own, and my lookup vector will be 0, 50,001 and 1,01,000. So what it is going to do, so if we are looking for 1,10,000, say, so if 1,10,000 is found in this vector, then it will return the corresponding value, that whatever I am going to key in here, and my result vector will be 5, 10, 20. I will lock it. Your 5, 10, 20 is a vertical array, so I will replace these comma with semicolon. So what happens when 1,10,000 is searched in this vector, which is not found obviously, then it will return me a value just less than that. That means it will return me 1,01,000, and the corresponding value for 1,01,000 is going to be 20. So I'm closing this. That's it. So if this is 1,10,000, now you can check with any value, say 50,000. So 50,000 means 5%, and the moment I add 1 to it, this returns me 10. So this is the best option that you have with you to deal with the questions of range or slab or something like that. Now we have one more situation like in the table shown. There are 5 countries and 5 index values for that. I will suggest you to use VLOOKUP here, like VLOOKUP. This is country, lock it. Table array is going to be this one, lock it. Column index, I want to return this one 2, and I'm gonna force exact match and press enter. This is giving me 7. Now this is one way. Let me quickly show you another way. I will test if this is equal to this and check, sorry, this is equal to this and lock it and see false, false. Okay, fine. Close it inside a bracket and multiply it by this column. Now again check 0 0 0 7 0. So this is the value 7. So I want only 7 from here. So I can use anything. Max. I'm using max function here, and that's it. Obviously ifs function are always there, like if Japan is equal to USA then 5, if Japan is equal to UK then 2, and so on. I will avoid this one. I'm providing you one more alternative here, means I'm just telling you a different way, but I will stress upon using VLOOKUP only and in no case ifs function. So I'm choosing an index number. My index number will be, if it is Japan, 1 2 3 4 5, that is 4. If it is Japan, that is 4. So I get that from match function F4. My lookup array is this one, an exact match obviously. So see, index number, this is returning 4, very fine. Sorry, this is returning 4, and I want which value? I want 1 comma first, this is the value for first index number, comma b3, then this, then this. So this will give me a 7 here also. So if I keep changing this, USA 555. So that's it in this video. I hope you like the content. If so, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you receive notifications of all new videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.